Hello everyone, good morning, and I'm Thelina. I'm a PhD student doing my PhD in Shushanbana Tropical Botanical Garden. So I just today want to show you guys what I'm doing. So currently I'm studying about dung beetles. So I hope everybody heard about dung beetles. So they are like belongs to the uh, subfamily called uh, Scarabinae, and the main reason to call them dung beetle is because they are feeding on dung. So mostly they are eating mammal dung or mammal feces as taking as a food, and also they use mammal dung to make their nest for breeding. So today what I'm showing actually how I'm collecting dung beetles. So for my study, I have to collect dung beetle for several reasons. First one is to see how their community changing from one forest to another one, or maybe one habitat to another one. And the other thing, I want to collect them alive to see their physiological tolerance for different climatic conditions. So today I am preparing baits to collect dung beetles. Bait means we gave something dung beetle like, so they will come to eat that one, and we will have a collection jar. So then they eventually they will drop into it, and we collect them. So why should we give? What should we give them to attract them? As I said to you earlier, dung beetles like to eat mammal feces. So here I am using human feces. It means like our poop to attract dung beetle. Then somebody else can ask like, okay, why you use like human? You can use like maybe cow or maybe wild boar or some others. So far the studies have found the human feces are more effective, more attractive compared with the other feces dung type for several reasons, because humans are omnivores. We eat everything, and our gut microbes are digesting different component of the uh, different component of the diet, and it's release different types of chemicals which actually attracting which is more preferable for dung beetles to attract. So here, as you can see, I'm using a mesh, nylon mesh, to conceal the human feces inside, and then I'm wrapping that one, like I'm sealing it using a wire mesh, and then the wire mesh is going to attach to this stick. So in the field, I have the collection jar, then I stick the wire, stick the bait like this on this floor. So this is going to be like, the mouth is going to be along with the forest floor. So then the dung beetle will smell this feces and they will fly towards the bait. But due to this container, they cannot actually access to the human feces. Then they eventually drop into the container, so then I can collect. So in this collection method, I am using a little amount of water in the container, so then I can collect them alive, because the water makes their wing wet, so they cannot fly away. So if I want to preserve them and collect for other purpose, maybe I can use alcohol or maybe propylene glycol as a preservative solution, so they cannot escape. So then I can collect huge amount of dung beetles for my studies. So today actually I had a diarrhea for a few days. So I asked my lab mates to donate feces for my study. So yesterday I got some poop from my boss, my Professor Akis, for the study. So then the other question, like, why I'm collecting them alive. So in this study I want to see There are physiological responses, tolerance response for different climatic conditions. As you know, with the climate change, the temperature is increasing in the different part of the world in a different degrees, and also the humidity also changing. So dung beetles are invertebrates, and they are not like warm-blooded animal like us. So they are ectotherms. So they, their body temperature is actually changing with the environment temperature. So if the slight change of the environment, the temperature of the environment may affect them a lot for their distribution, maybe for their behaviors, etc. So in this study, I want to see how the dung beetles' upper and the lower thermal limits change along with the different temperature, different humidity conditions, and what could be the main reason if they're showing a different tolerance condition for different humidity conditions. So therefore, I need to collect them alive. And another question somebody might ask, like, why you use a mesh, a nylon mesh, or maybe you can use a small container. So the main reason why I'm using a mesh is that the hose or the spaces in the mesh actually allow the smells to spread across the forest. So if I use a container, the container will maybe conceal the smell of the feces inside the container, so it will not be effective. Another thing that someone might ask, like, okay, out of everything in the world, why you really want to study dung beetles? So the main reason is they are one of the key species providing number of ecosystem services for us. For an example, they eat the human feces and they relocate the they feed on the mammal feces and they relocate them. That's actually removing dung itself is a one ecosystem service. So when they relocate in the dung, actually the nutrition contained in the dung also relocating and recycling. So they are uh, helping for dung, helping for nutrition cycling as well. And the other thing, the mammal feces contain lots of seeds from their mammals diet. So then they're also helping to disperse the seeds as well. Therefore, they consider as a secondary seed dispersal agent also. And these feces also contain huge number of pathogens. So while they are relocating them and bury them inside, it's actually helping to control the pathogens in the dung. So these are like a few of the ecosystem services provided by dung beetle. And there was another study found in 2015 or 13, I can't remember exactly, that dung beetles actually helping to reduce the greenhouse gas emission. So indirectly, they are actually controlling the climate change as well. Okay, the bait is ready. So today I'm only putting like the 3 traps to collect the dung beetles, and hopefully I can catch considerable amount of dung beetles for my next experiment. Okay, see you guys.